Still ZywOo chopping them off one after another, and supported, of course, by Flamesy. JBA smoked off. Wasn't able to get into that interaction, had to wait a second. And he's trying to play with timing as ZywOo will eventually be forced forward to plant. Won't do it exposed. But now as he pops up, that was a chance at a headshot. ZywOo giving him minimal to work with at this point. Goes for a bit of a spray down, still can't quite connect the chances here. Jaba to the pistol, and a 1v2 clutch for the wild card first.
All right, nailed it. They tested him. They wanted to take that with a pistol from the site, and I don't know what Flamesy was shooting, but I didn't see any bullets come out, to be honest. So, all right, a round on the board. There will be no egg today here versus wild card. Was Flamesy on a sidearm too?
It sounded like a pistol,
yeah.
right?
They had to try something.
So they get active. And that activity pays off. Sonic won't have the off to hold them back on mid as he has so regularly. They're going to try to challenge that B site, and they're going to find it vacant. Jaba decides to go for tunnels control, and Susp unable to hit them from the back as they get in. So, I mean, this is it, the last moments of this half, and Vitality put themselves into a post plant.
ZywOo knows there could be an op highlight for him here if he plays his cards right. A lot of very desperate players, probably low on util, and he's on big box with the op, patrolling between angles.
First flash comes out from Wildcard, one remains. Jaba, instant headshot onto that Opper. Flamesy from Car, not able to get the second, but Apex will surely deliver. You've got that Fuzi op now on the prowl, knows he was out in the sight. Fuzi still just flirting with the windowsill, commits to the drop down. Audio for Apex, he strikes while the iron's hot. 4 kill. Everybody dies. Remember that.
At the end of the day, the king and the pawn go in the same box.
I think the king gets a bigger box before they put it in the ground.
At the end of the day, the king and the pawn go in a box.
Okay. Sold. Rain, though, next corner. Will they expect a second one this close? TeSeS very cautious with it, not able to win the fight, though. Rain trying to be the counterpart to NiKo's rifle success, hanging on. His teammates connecting kills, but still the threat is here. Man advantage phase, 40 seconds. m0NESY with bomb, waits a second. And Elige kind of flashed off awkwardly, but fine. So be it. Connects for the second.
Gonna need better flashes than that. My man, Elige is popping off. That's 10 here for FaZe. Very clean. Another round. I mean, they do lose players this time, but it's just as clean. Map control is looking good, accounting for the mid lurks each time. They've killed 2 in mid, both of these rounds. Elige starts this off by finding, kicks in the front. Sprays have been impeccable. Yeah, so unfortunately, they were just really hoping that this is going to be some kind of B play, and now they've got a tough retake where the time's ticking. Man down.
ZywOo pops up. Ooh, I'd love a ZywOo P250.
Jeez, so clean.
The P250 Kevlar in a pistol is a ZywOo classic. That's his cultural impact.
Yeah. It's just a lack of flick that really is the impact. Like, those kills looked so easy, and he does that every day. No distractions. Got a clean mind.
4 bullets, 3 headshots.
Yeah.
Made in hand, ZywOo chases it, not able to react to the Susp support from above. 3rd layer of the defense in Fuzi, but that's 2 more members confirmed. And obviously still 4 up for the wildcard camp. Fuzi goes for the reposition, met by fire. Not gonna be able to get into this. It's gonna be Susp just trying to give him time, forcing them to cross that bomb site. Flamesy climbs up from beyond grill. Oh, they get him off the angle with that threat of a flash. Mezzy gets the cover into the back of sight, and now if he wants to challenge the plant, he opens himself to the Flamesy peek. Good trade frag. 10 seconds. CT rotate denied. And so while Jaba's offered up a couple multi-kills, now he's going to have to give us a clutch. 1v2 with Rops up along the wall. Timing's good. Spray connects. Damn near even health, but it's still another edge. Mezzy, the best performer for Vitality, ends it now. 13-7. For the world's #1. Just yet another instance of business for the Vitality.
See what happens here on this pistol.
Right. Didn't feel like a decisive half. And that's why we sit here, ready to keep watching. NiKo will continue early. Double headshot from the Glock. Total cave control, single-handedly from him. Let's put a bow on this one, shall we?
Yeah, might be over before it begins. Maybe if Elige can hit 1 zinger, then we're in business.
No.
But no, it'll be NiKo with 3.
Okay, feels like the sky is starting to become the limit for him. 21-6. And at a 6-6 scoreline as well, that means still plenty of runway for him to continue to collect these kills. And Rain tries to do it the same on site. Looking to make it costly. Okay, that is 4 kills
Wait,
for Rain.
He's so close to it. Does he have a
Doesn't
kit?
have a kit.
No. Oh my gosh, Nico has
Ace?
to run. Let's go for it, Rain.
Huh?
One between the eyes.
4 kills each way, and everybody dies.
Wow, if he had a kit, he actually won.
It's really the first one that we've seen. Otherwise, they're just playing really solid fundamental Counter-Strike, and it is working, to be honest. Suntix goes down here, Donk inside of the bomb site. They've managed at the one site that he's at, and he gets a third one. He had 5 bullets left for that last fight, by the way, and suddenly they might be back on top. It's a long flank coming in from Magics as well.
So 2v3 here for FlyQuest. Plenty of time, but can they work their way into the site? Bomb is committed down there, so they have to find a way to force it in. And Inns will take down Chopper, but the trade straight from Donk. He's been here the entire time, making the B-side of Fortress, and there is the flank from Magics to finish it off. And Donk against the world, a 1v3 there with the M4 and a flash. That's all he had in a buy that was pretty bad for Spirit. And like you said, that was the inflection point, I feel like, for FlyQuest. They've been working so hard, so many close rounds, eroding the economy. They finally pick up a round, force a half buy, and then they can't convert thanks to Donk, of course.